This is the Yom Yom for today. One of the teachings of the Magid of Mezrich, who was the successor of the Baal Shem Tov. He took over Baal Shem Tov. And the first word of Rebbe, first Rebbe of Chabad, he heard about this. He was like in his 20s when he heard it. And he said like this. It's a sentence which is in Isaiah. And it says, I have made the earth, and upon it I created man. Anochi asiti eretz, I made the earth. Let's see, this pointer over here. I made the earth, and on it, and the Adam alel brata, and man upon it I created. So that's God speaking, right? So God, who is I, that's the true I. That's the true existence. It's unknown to all and concealed even from the highest spiritual worlds. I, said God, I clothed my essence through many condensations and contractions and everything. We learned about that a bit in Chassidut. To make the worlds and creations, the angels, the Seraphim, the Chayot HaKodesh, all these angels and all these worlds without any number. And I made all these veils and etc. And finally, I made this physical world. All these upper worlds are just steps to make this physical world. The main thing is the physical world. And upon this physical world, I created man. Man is the end purpose of creation. He's the purpose of creation. And barati, I created, this word barati is the numerical value of 613, which is the 613 commandments. So if so, the whole purpose why God created all these spiritual worlds and all these angels and all the constellations and the galaxies and all this stuff, and all the angels, which there are more angels than there are, angels than there are like atoms in the world, because they're divided and subdivided and stuff. But it says all these creations and with their tremendous diversity is only that there should be man and doing the 613 commandments. Like it says in the Pardes, and the attribute of the chesed, God's kindness spoke to God and said, since you put Avram, before his name was changed, on the world, I don't have to do any task, because the aspect of God's kindness is to give without any discernment. That Abraham, he gave kindness to people in a way that they would appreciate it. So Abraham is standing in my place. Abraham, who was a soul in the body, it's no big novelty if the angels give love and kindness, because there's nothing opposing it. There's no difficulties or obstacles. But if a human being in the world, that he's got pure pressure and he has the pressures of nature and etc., and he occupies himself with hospitality to spread out godliness in this world, this is on a higher level than the highest aspects of what's called chesed, God's love, as it manifests itself in the highest of the world's atzilut. This is an expression of how the upper worlds envy Abraham's service. They envy that it's even higher than the aspect of God's pure love as it is in atzilut. In other words, pure love, like let's say pure music, pure harmony, how it is, in its source is wonderful, but how it comes into this physical world, into a piano or into a violin or something like that, in some ways touches into a much higher source. How much more so if it's kindness done for God? It's a bigger novelty to do anything for God in this world where God is concealed than all the upper spiritual worlds. So that's the whole reason that God is creating this whole business, is just so that we should do some good, defy the darkness and transform the darkness to light.